everyone. Today we start our 5th semester, third year diploma civil engineering. Our subject name is water resource engineering. First we go through our course outline. As we know that our program name is civil engineering program group. There is a 3 program code run in a civil engineering program group: CE, CR and CS. This is our 5th semester. Subject name is water resource engineering. As we know that water is very important, and we can say that is the heart of human. So this subject is very important, related to human life and related to other industries. Water resource engineering means we have to find out the different types of resources of water in the subject. Our course code is 22501. Next, first we discuss the teaching and examination scheme of these subjects. That will be the better idea, that will give the better idea of this subject. As we know that there is a two scheme, is subject having theory lecture as well as practical. This is our weekly schedule. In weekly we have to conduct 3 lectures and 2 practicals. Total credit will be 5. As we know that we have to give practical exam as well as the theory exam. For theory exams we have 3 hours papers for 70 marks, and as we know that we have to passing for 28 marks. Then go for the practical schedules. We have practicals for 30 marks. In 30 marks we can see this 30 star, it having the 2 such section. First 10 marks for micro projects and remaining 20 marks, its average of 2 in same semester exam. You can say that the unit test. Then we conduct the total marks is 100 out of 40 will be passing. Another 25 is for the end semester exam assessment, and PA is a progressive assessment. So total again 50 will be passing for 20. It's a basic course outline, or we can say that examination scheme. It will give the better idea how to prepare for this subject. Next, now we will go for the outlines of these subjects. Our first chapter is introduction of irrigation and hydrology. Means we have to elaborate in this chapter what is meant by the irrigation and what is meant by the hydrology, advantage, disadvantage, resources of irrigations and development of hydrology. It's a very important subject, important unit related to these subjects. We can say that we can see that here 14 marks for this topic. Now next unit is water requirement of crops and reservoir planning. Planning is very important part in day-to-day life. We know that we have to planning for water requirement of crops and reservoirs. Again this chapter is very important. It's required 16 marks. Next, third chapter is dams and spillwage. We can see 12 marks. Next, minor and micro irrigations. Can see the 10 marks. Diversions, headworks, can see 8 marks, and canals, see the 10 marks. We can go through this total, it will be 70. So in this chapter, in these books, we have to go through the 6 number of units. Regularly in all videos we are going by step. After chapter unit 1 completed, then unit 2, then 3, 4, 5 and 6 as we know it. Next we go to the briefly introduction of our first chapter. As we told that our first chapter is introduction about irrigation and hydrology. You can see the some subtopics, 7 subtopics. We have to study 7 subtopics in that. Our first topic is, as we told, that classification, purpose and surface of irrigation. Then hydrology, what is meant by the hydrology. Then rain gauge. Then what is meant by the rain gauge, automatic rain gauge, method calculation of average rainfall, what is meant by rainfall. Then again a runoff, factors affecting the runoff, maximum fluid discharge, measurement devices, yield and dependable yield of catchment. These are the some basic points we have to cover in the chapter. As we know that these chapters we required for 12 hours, so we are completed in the different slide ways. We are our next video we can see that for each points we are giving you the one presentation that will be easy to understand. Suppose our first topic is 1.1, So we give the one slide presentation, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, blah blah blah, up to 1.6. Means each and every topic I will give the one video. That will be the better for your understanding. Then similarly we go for the next topic, crop water requirement and resource planning. In that we have to go for the crop water requirement, method application of irrigation, survey for irrigations, area capacity curves, rating of reservoir, control rivers in reservoir, simple numericals. In the chapter we have to focus on the numericals. That will be the very important topics for us. Next is a dams and spillages. As we know that our third unit is the dams and spillways. In a dams and spillways, dam classification of dam, earthen dams, method of construction, gravity dams, spillage, and emergency and service spillage gates. These are the some outlines of this chapter. As we had already told that we have to make 7 presentation on these 7 topic. So you can find each topic in a different each topic as a exam point of view. Next we go with the fourth chapter, minor and micro irrigation. Minors means small. Micro irrigation, we know that irrigation, what is meant by the irrigation, pre-collar tanks, lift irrigation schemes, drip and sprinkler, farm ponds, well irrigation. These are the some points that we have to discuss in this chapter. Then we go for the unit number 5, diversion headworks. Here we can discuss the wires, divergence of headworks, barrage, different types of wires, components of wires, constructions, layouts, component and their functions, components and their functions of different between wire and barrage. These are the some points we have to discuss in this topic. Then we go for the unit number 6, canals. Canals in discuss, we have to discuss first classification, then cross section of the canals, then depth, design. It's very important part. We have to go for design, means there is some problem in these topics. Then again, most economical canal section, canal lining, CD works, canal regulators, canal regulators, canal maintenance. These are the some topics as we have to discuss in this chapter. As we already discussed, students, this is our unit 6 units we have to cover that. According to that, for that we have to do some micro projects. As we know that the 10 marks is allotted for this micro project. These are the some 5 points. By using these 5 points we have to develop the micro projects. Details idea I will give you the as we go, our semester is going on ahead. A detailed idea I will be giving how to do that micro projects and all these things. And first I will give some small idea. We have to prepare the some cropping patterns for micro projects, conduct the online internet survey of water shed management projects, prepare some report on executive system rainwater harvesting, then summarize the relevant information in the form of the report from internet regarding types of satellite, emergency, capture necessary details for given water resources, prepare the report on the any exhaust system, farm ponds. These are the some or some more micro projects we can develop with the help of. Then we go for the it's very important. Next is the suggested learning resources. As well, I will give you the videos, but you can go through that book. That book will be helpful for you studies. But students, keep concentrate that your study is oriented to your syllabus. I will give here the detailed syllabus. You go through that the above books, mark as a syllabus point, and study with respect to syllabus. Otherwise, each and every topic I will give the presentation, I will give the video. You have to go through that video. If any kind of difficulty, you can mail me the data, and that will be solved your issue. Last one, thank you. This is our first video. I think you all are the aware. This is first video is only give the awareness of water resource management, how the subject flow, how the mark is allotted, how many chapters in that, how we have to how many micro projects we have to do, that mark assessment, that all the basic idea of this subject I will clear here. If any kind of you have query, you go through that my mail ID, you can write me in a mail, and please in a mail mention your name and mention your queries, so I can solve that your queries. And personally I can, because if you write down the query in a group format, it will be very difficult to solve us. Everybody one will confuse. each having one query that will be solved by with the help of mail, that will be better.